Hi, I'm Summer.
And I'm Mike.
And we got married.
With children.
We're going on 2 years of marriage.
But we've been together for 10.
He brought 2.
She brought 2.
Together, that's 4 kids.
That's way too many kids.
And we want to share what works for us.
And what doesn't.
For step-parents, co-parents, marriage, being your best self, managing work, family, friends, health. We're going to talk about...
everything.
You ready, babe?
Always.
So today on the Everything Always podcast, we got our daughters together to have a little chat. And we talked a little bit beforehand about some of the things that they wanted to talk about. And so I fed them some questions, and I think you'll just get a feel of their personality, what their perception is of being in a blended family, what their experience has been like. And there's some really cool golden nuggets in there. I hope you hear those because they're great for adults as well as children. And this was just a fun, candid conversation sitting in our bedroom, just chatting away. I hope you guys enjoy hearing these 2 stepsisters, really just sisters, talking about being in a family together. Enjoy. All right, you guys, are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. You guys are looking so cute right now, and I'm excited. So I want to hear from you girls what it was like from each of your points of view, what it was like if you can remember that long ago, because it's been a long time that we've been blended together.
10 years.
I know. What was like, do you remember, like, what's your first memory? Do you remember what it was like when you first met?
Okay, you can go first. Well, I don't remember like the first time we met, but I remember how like me and Chloe used to be back when she was like 6 and I was like 8. We always used to do like these little show things.
Oh yeah, and used to like do magic.
Yeah.
And told me that I could levitate.
I told her that if you pressed your hands up into the air that you could levitate the world. And she believed me.
Yeah, and that there's like a wizard or something.
And the one hummingbird that would fly around the world in 6 seconds.
Oh yeah. And then the first time that I remember like from the longest time ago was like when I was just sitting on like my little trundle bed thing, or Ashlyn's bed, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I was just happy that she could do a ponytail.
Yeah, she only liked me because I could do a ponytail.
That was the first reason why I liked her.
I think like my closest to first memories was us going out in the garden and like getting strawberries and stuff and like walking on the little rock steps. That's my first memory. I think.
And remember when like lizards would die, we'd like take pieces off of the rock stairs and then write their name.
Oh yeah, and we'd like bury them. That'd be like
we did that with ladybugs.
Gravestone. We would basically do that with every insect animal thing we could find.
What was the first time that you were like, if you even remember having that thought of, wow, we might be in each other's lives for a long time?
That same moment when I realized she could do a ponytail. I was like, she can do it whenever I want. This is good.
Honestly, since like the day I came from my mom's and I saw all of your guys' stuff in the hallway, I was like, oh, we have more family now, and I just like assumed that you guys were here to stay. So I guess always.
That's funny. That's cool.
Well, because it was like when I was 3 years old, and that's as long as I can remember back, I think.
I remember like me first seeing all of this stuff, like being in the hallway when I came back from my mom's, and I was like, Dad, what is this? Like, why are there people here? And then I saw like you guys, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna know more people. Oh, I know this girl. And so then she became my sister over this friend from my dad's friend. So
what did you think? Like, do you remember when me and your dad were first dating? Like, what was going through your mind? Because you were both really young. Chloe, you were even younger. You were like you were like a year old, but Ashlyn was a little bit older, but your memories are probably like, you know, by the time we actually like blended and moved in together was a lot later. Do you remember? Like,
I don't remember anything before.
Yeah, me too. I don't remember anything.
You were so young.
Yeah. The only thing I can think of is just when you moved in. That was the first thing I can think of.
What has been the most challenging part about being part of a blended family, like that, where you have siblings that you have like sometimes during the week and sometimes not? What's been challenging about that?
So there wasn't anything like challenging about like being in a family with you guys, except, you know, having siblings, like having 2 new siblings that, you know, I haven't known since I was out of the womb. I just,
yeah,
like learning how to get along with them.
Yeah.
Because I've known since literally the day I was born. So I've kind of gotten used to him. And I mean, I've gotten used to them now. I just mean I had to like learn new ways to be siblings with people. And
Yeah.
so that was hard.
Yeah. And yeah, me too.
Nothing to add to that?
Yeah, that's like the same with me, but like with Logan, how I've known him like for a long time.
Ashlyn, you're like in the middle because you're not the oldest. You're not the youngest. Chloe, you're the youngest in this dynamic of the family because there's Justin, then Ashlyn, then Logan, then you. And then Ashlyn, you're like right at the top of the older crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when Justin's not here, that means she's the oldest.
Yeah, that's true.
Technically the oldest out of the 3 who live here still.
Yeah.
Kind of. Justin still lives here.
So what's that like for you as like kind of feeling like your older sister, like your younger sister to Justin, but then your older sister to Chloe?
Older sister to Chloe? I feel like more mature. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like a higher level, like high schoolers to middle schoolers.
Yeah.
Or like 5th graders to 4th graders. I feel bad for my brother now for how I acted. Chloe just gave Ashlyn a face like that.
Okay, what I'm thinking about right now, because we're talking about like from a while ago, is Ashlyn posted this picture on her Instagram, and she's wearing this like compared to what she wears now. Okay, she's wearing like this dress that's like off the shoulder, it's pink, and it's like all the way down. It's like down to like above the knee, and it says love across, and she's wearing these cheetah like boot things, and she's like at a pumpkin patch, she's like, and now like what she wears compared to that, because she used to like be like a really girly girl.
You did. You used to like to dress up all the time.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I was sassy.
You were sassy.
Very
You both have some great sass, I will say that. But, okay, so for me, as mom and stepmom to you girls, I've seen you go through, I think in the beginning, it was really exciting. It was like, oh, I have this like other person to play with. And then as you aged, like things were different, you know, because Ashlyn was more mature. Maybe Chloe, you were a little bit younger. Like things have kind of gone in and out in terms of your relationship. So can you guys talk a little bit about that? Like, where are you at now with your relationship together as sisters? And how do you feel about that? Where did you used to be? It's interesting to me. I think it would be interesting for other people to hear, especially as stepsisters or sisters. You guys just say sisters. It's not even, you don't even use the word step.
Yeah. Unless I'm explaining our family to people that I'm like.
Yeah, because a lot of people ask me.
Also,
crazy.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, so many people don't know the difference between step and half siblings.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So I have to tell them about like London and stuff, and they're like so confused. Especially your one friend
My friend Ben Lyons, he was so confused. We were trying to explain it to him at lunch, and he was like genuinely so confused about it. I had to explain it like
everything.
7 times.
Yeah.
I mean, blended families, like whether it's you have half siblings, Chloe, you and Logan have half siblings, right? But you
Yeah.
still call them, they're just your brother and sister, but you have, because they're different mom, but same dad.
Yeah.
You and Ashlyn are not blood related, but you've been together for, such a long period of time
Yeah.
that you'll just say, this is my sister.
Yeah.
She's, how old are you now? 12.
Almost 12. Almost 12. You're 13.
11. Oh,
You're
yeah.
almost 14.
You would be 11.
Am I having to
I'm
tell
2
you
years
things
older.
your age right now? What's happening?
I'm 13.
Yeah, and I'm 10. I'm just kidding, I'm 11.
When did I
Wait,
meet
Mommy,
her?
why'd you shake your head when I said I'm 10? I was like, I'm 10. You're like,
No, I was like, no, you're not.
but then why'd you shake your head? Yes. Sorry, we don't.
I was shaking it. No. Chloe was about a year old. So that means Ashley,
it's basically
you were
been my
about
whole
3
life.
years old when you both first met.
Basically
1 and 3.
all of our whole lives. I've been with you for 10 years.
Yep.
I've known this little bean my whole life. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm on that south.
So back to the question, like, how do you feel about each other right now?
I think our relationship is the healthiest it's ever been. Not gonna lie.
Except for the ponytail.
Oh yeah, she used to love me because I could put in a
And because
ponytail.
of like the magic.
Yeah. So basically, you love me for no reason today.
Yeah, from before that, because now I can do my own ponytail.
Well, now that we're in middle school together, our relationship's gotten like way better.
Yeah, because after the year, like, we didn't go to the same school, like, when I was in 5th grade and she was in 7th.
6th.
And when I was in 4th, she's
In
in middle
6th.
school, and then, like,
For the 2 years I was in
for
middle
2 years,
school.
we didn't get along.
Yeah, we had a really, really bad sibling relationship for the 2 years we were in different schools. But before that, it was good, but it wasn't amazing. But now it's kind of like as good.
Why do you
as
think
I
Why do you think
get.
it wasn't so good before?
Well, because we didn't, like, see each other as often.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we never really saw each other that much.
I feel like me going into middle school just put us in like different little like in elementary school. I feel like everybody in elementary school just could like hang out because nobody really cared for anything.
Yeah.
And I feel like things changed a little bit when I went into middle school because it's just like a different vibe there. And I changed, and she hadn't gone into middle school yet, so she was like, I don't know. We just started like drifting because our mindsets and personalities changed, and
Yeah, that makes sense.
but now we're in middle school together and things are good.
What kind of advice would you give for people that are friends? Like, if you have a friend that is in the situation of, oh my gosh, I'm now going to have these new step siblings that I'm living with. I mean, I know for you guys it was a little bit different because you were so young, so it's been like most of your life. But for some people, it's like they're just getting thrown into it, where they're like, oh my gosh, now when I'm at this house, like there's these new siblings and I'm 13 years old or 11 years old. Like, what advice would you give if a friend were like, this is hard, this is weird?
I'd say just go easy on them,
Yeah.
because me and Chloe and Logan, we would either all be ganging up on, like 3 of us would be going after another one, or like
It always ended up me. What?
I think it was Justin. I think we would all go after Justin.
Oh yeah, we called him like butthead.
Yeah, we would be
Face.
super mean to him.
Yeah, we were really mean to him, but he was like older, so he didn't really.
Yeah, I feel
Oh,
like
he cared.
Well, no,
he cared.
but he didn't like around us. He didn't care, but then like not around.
he would just get annoyed with us.
Yeah.
I feel like at least me and Justin, I feel like we should have more empathy for each other, because like me and Justin and then you and Logan,
Yeah.
it's like we see the same side of the story, but we like don't think we do, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like we think the grass is greener on the other side or something. Because I know I've talked to Dad about this, and I felt like things weren't equal for a while. And now that like I'm thinking about it, I feel like they might be thinking the same thing. Just everything's like equal and stuff, not to overthink everything. And
That's so mature of you. That's huge. There's some adults that don't even think that way. I'm so proud of you.
thank you.
I know that's a really good point, is that sometimes you are going through something and it feels really hard, and you sometimes think it's all like it's your experience, but then you realize, wait, somebody else is having an experience as well. Like we're kind of all having a different experience in that. I have to learn that even just like with your dad in certain situations where it's like, okay, I might be getting all like taking this personally and getting all upset about this, but he's also having emotions about something as well. So that was very impressive, Ashlyn. I like that.
Yeah. I feel like that's in like, sorry, you can.
No, I was going to say continue on though, because you were saying like your advice to somebody would be like I don't remember your exact words, have patience, like be understanding.
Be easy on the other side.
Yeah, like be easy on the other side. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Have some empathy.
Yeah.
Empathy always wins. Empathy always wins.
I used to never have empathy, and now I don't. This year, mostly like being like 13, I've been trying to be more empathetic.
Yeah.
Is that the word?
Yeah.
Okay, I've been trying to be more empathetic, and I've been just having more empathy more and thinking about it more and appreciating it.
Hey guys, I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for taking a chance on us and listening to our podcast. Our goal is for you to not only learn from us, but to learn with us. We've taken a leap on being pretty open about our blended family and how we do life in everything. We want to make sure we bring you all the things you want to hear. Always. So please, if you have specific questions like, how do I get along with my ex? Or how do I get along with his ex? Or how do I set some boundaries in place? Or why doesn't my stepson like me? Please email us with your questions. Email them to info@summerfelix.com because we want to answer those questions, and we aim to bring you the best guests and conversations to address your most burning issues about everything. Always.
It's hard enough, like going through middle school, especially like being a teen.
Yeah.
There's so many things you have to deal with. And so I think like there's kids your age that are just starting to go through the blended family situation, just starting to have like their parents maybe date somebody else, have new kids involved. It's a lot.
We're lucky.
Yeah.
We've been at it since the beginning of time, pretty much. So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
What do you guys think? Do you both want to get married and have kids one day?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you think that's going to look like?
What do you think the kids are gonna look like? Definitely like me. It's kind of cute.
If I have
She's so
kids, I want to have either 2 or 3. If I have 3, I want it to be 2 girls and 1 boy, because then the boy will be growing up around girls and know how to treat one.
Yeah.
And then, if not, then I want to adopt kids, because there are a lot of children out there without, parents. So
That's true.
let's give them some parents.
Have you learned anything from me and your dad, Chloe, me and Mike, us being married together? Like, what are your insights on that? What have you thought? Was it awkward? Was it cool? What do you think about all that?
I feel like it used to be like kind of awkward around like Mike, but not with like Ashlyn, because I would like be with Ashlyn and Justin like most of the time.
What do you mean?
Like, I didn't really know Mike as well, but I like started to know like Ashlyn and stuff. So
Yeah, because you were hanging out with the kids
Yeah.
more if we were all hanging out.
but like I never like I'm just used to being with Mike for like ever now, but like then it wasn't that way.
That's how I felt about you. Like, I used to be super, like, scared to talk to you. Not to, like, I don't know. I felt, like, scared. There wasn't really a reason to, because you're actually, like, a sweetheart, and I'm completely fine, like, talking to you now. But I always used to be, like, scared to talk to you, and I would, like, go to Dad and just, like, wait for Dad. But now I realize I can, like, if he is on a call or something, I can just talk to you about whatever, because, you guys are one. So, yeah.
you both have your creators, your mom and dad who made you, who have gotten divorced and who have split up. Has that made you think differently about marriage, or like what is your perception on marriage and what it should be and what you want it to look like?
So I've realized lately that a lot of marriages don't work out.
Yeah.
And so when I get married, I want to know it's for sure. Like, you guys were together for 8-9 years before you guys got married. I know some relationships get married in 1 or 2 years, and I feel like that's not enough time to know that you want to be with someone for the rest of your life. 2 years is not gonna make sure for the next 80. So I feel
and you don't want to be too young when you don't know enough about it. In your 20s would not it wouldn't work because you don't know about everything. And if you do ever get divorced, then hopefully you'll learn to wait for the right person.
Yeah.
And then you'll really spend more time with them until you spent a lot of time with them and you just won't know. So
What do you think a healthy relationship looks like?
You two. Y'all have a really good relationship.
yeah.
Actually, you guys are... A lot of relationships are really cute, but y'all are goals.
Yeah.
We're what?
Goals.
Yeah,
y'all are
goals.
couple goals. What's their ship name?
Psych.
Psych or Mummer.
Psych or mummer.
Do you girls know how much I love you both?
A lot.
Yeah.
So much. You know how much your dad loves you. You know how much Mike loves you.
A lot.
A latte.
A latte. A latte.
Can we go to Starbucks in the morning?
You two love your Starbucks.
You can't say no on a podcast. You have to be a nice one.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm so happy I got to talk to you girls. Is there anything else?
Craft in the morning.
You want to what?
Go to King's Craft.
I know, that place is so good. Is there anything else you girls want to add?
I know I was going to say something earlier, but I don't remember right now. I need to think. You continue what you were saying. You were about to say something.
I would just like to say it's been so amazing watching you two mature and how you your relationship together. I've seen times when you have not gotten along, and
There's a lot of those.
yeah, but it's never been horrible. It's just been hurt feelings, or you're being annoying, or I don't want to have to share a room, or that type of thing. It's never horrible stuff, but it's it's always as a parent.
We used to hate sharing a room, and now it's better.
Because when
I always blame the messes on you.
I would blame the messes on you.
Even though they were mostly mixed.
One thing that was genuinely so annoying for me in our friendship and our sibling relationship was having to share things. We would get. Do you remember that one doll, that horse thing, and you thought that our babysitter gave it to you or whatever, and I thought Dad gave it to me, and we would fight about it all the time.
Our babysitter actually did give it to us, right?
No, but I think that my dad gave it to us.
So I asked her, and she said
He told me that he got it.
we had 2 horses. They were
Not the
same.
Wells Fargo one.
No, the Wells Fargo one was from Amanda.
Yeah, I remember that because she gave us that at the dining table. But I mean, the other horse, Dad got that.
No, I'm talking about the Wells Fargo one. That was from Amanda. So you've been fighting about the other horse, and then
We used to fight about that all the time. I didn't mean the Wells Fargo horse. I meant the other one that I found in the closet.
Can we put the horse issue to rest?
Yeah.
now we
Here
just
and now.
we know.
10 years
Here
later.
and now, 10
Talking
years
about
later.
Different horses. And clothes and stuff.
Oh yeah,
I don't think we have them anymore now.
We didn't really share clothes, did we?
We did for a fat minute, and then we stopped. Or along a good amount of time.
I like a fat minute. I'm going to use that now. It took you a fat minute to get here. You know who I'm going to say that to? Your dad, because he's usually not on time. So I'm going to be
Do
like,
I know about Mulder time?
it's been Mulder time. For you guys listening, I don't know if you know about Mulder time.
Oh, I use it all the time.
You know, I do know this. I do know in our wedding vows, he vowed to kill Mulder time forever, meaning he would be on time.
No.
Oh, that doesn't happen, though.
It's not happening.
It's not happening.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we'll get there, but it's going to take a minute.
It's going to take
It's going to take 5 minutes.
Anyways, I'm just super proud. I love watching you girls because sometimes I see how you girls are together and I learn from you, believe it or not. Like, you're so mature. You have such great insight. I see, like, what you girls, you know, there's a lot you deal with in middle school with girlfriends and relationships, and the insights that you have and the takeaways that you have and the way that you take it and make yourself, you know, be a better person because of it and operate better is super impressive. And I'm so proud of that. And I don't know if any of us, the two moms, the two dads, like, have anything to do with that. And if we do, awesome. Cheers to us. But I also think that you guys are just amazing individuals yourself. And I'm just so proud to get to parent both of you.
Thank you. For the advice thing you would give to other kids if they were going into a blended family, protect the younger siblings, because I know if I was getting like bullied or something, I would hope that Justin would, you know, protect me and like be there to, you know, hurt anyone who hurts me. And so, not that hurting's good.
Yeah.
I feel like that's wrong.
But like, there's like
Stand up for them.
Yeah.
If you're like really close, like in age, like from like your 1 year apart, like 2 years or 3 years or something, then like you won't really have that good relationship. Well, sometimes, like, because I didn't with Ashlyn, like some points we didn't have a good relationship because like our ages are close, but now I have a younger sister and like we're really far in age, so we get along really well. But this is what I've noticed, like me and Logan are 2 years apart and we don't really get along too well. Sometimes we don't really get along, but like sometimes you don't like each other, but you still have to protect the younger sibling. But saying that for me, I'm the younger sibling. So yeah, I think my sibling should step up for me.
You guys do have
I don't
to
know
this
that
back.
I beat someone up if they hurt you. You know that. So, you know, I think it's fine.
At the end of the day, you girls are family. We're all family.
Yes.
I can't wait to see what happens as you girls get older. It's been so awesome watching you.
Big thumbs up.
All right. I think it's been so great to hear your insight and perspective and the little tidbits that you want to share. And if any of our listeners have more questions from you two, then I think maybe we'll have a part two. Exactly. But I think this is a great intro to learning more about these two sissies. And I don't mean it like, you're called, doesn't Lyndon call you sissy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sissy.
Like
sissies. I just realized when I said that sounds like you're a sissy. I mean that in a sisterly way. So. Yeah.
Sisters.
All right.
Wait, can I hear it for a second?
Yeah. It's so quiet out here.
So talk.
I heard that.
Ashlyn's experimenting with headphones right now.
Yeah.
My ears feel like they're popped, but they're not.
You can hear everything. I've been messing with the table, and now I realize you could hear it.
Yeah.
I was going like this.
Any final words from you,
you?
cute girls?
Sayonara, suckers.
Goodbye, fellow people.
Have a good day. Have a good night.
Have a good afternoon, have a good morning, have a good night, whatever the time of the day it is for you. Goodbye.
Bye, sisters.
See ya.
Hey guys, thanks so much for listening to our podcast. You know what they say, if you can't find what you're looking for, then you need to create it. so that's what we did.
Yep, I scoured the internet and looked for the tribe that spoke to me, and I just couldn't find the community that was raw, vulnerable, and really wanting to make a change to the millions of families like ours. So I decided to create it. It took about one conversation for my husband to say, I'm in, and here we are.
But it takes listeners like you to keep it alive.
So please, if you like this, write a review, take a screenshot, share it on your social media. Tell people, it means the world to us.
Remember to email us. We would love to hear from you.
And please share this with someone you love.
And be bold enough to share it with someone that you don't.